Big shout out goes to Legends Bar and Grill for their sponsorship of this evening's Arizona Lacrosse League postseason game. Legends is the oldest restaurant in Anthem with a tasty new menu, a commitment to customer service, and a focused community involvement. Legends intends to solidify itself as the place to go in Anthem for quality family dining experience. Grab your friends and family and check out where food meets sports. Legends Bar and Grill is located in Anthem, Arizona at 3655 West Anthem Way, Suite D115. The Arizona Lacrosse League appreciates Legends Bar and Grill's continued support. The Arizona Lacrosse League is on the air, and tonight we're coming to you from Firebirds Stadium. It's round one of the 2022 Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. It's the Chaparral Firebirds, the winningest team in league history. Led by Mike Pavkuzzi, their first-year head coach. And a nice season for Corona. They have really played well of late. They're on a 3-game winning streak as you get a look at Mike over there and the rest of the coaching staff. They've got some high-octane offense, no doubt about it. They're led by Caden Lentz, who is 8th, tied with Ryder Lauer, his teammate, for 8th in the conference in total points. They've also got 2 other players with 39 or more, Jacob Kelly, Lucas Rabel. As you get a look at Ryder Lauer, 28 goals on 17 assists this year. Again, Corona coming in on a 3-game win streak. They are 7-5. On the other side, Chaparral has struggled a little bit, 5-7. Connor English in his second year.
Testing 1, 2,
played
3.
for UVA, won a national championship, had a great career. And they are going to be led by a couple of standout players. Bowden Davidson, who's heading to Grove City College in Pennsylvania next year. And the defense, they're going to have to step it up against this high-octane offense, Brennan Luce, the junior. So when we come back, we'll have all the exciting play-by-play action. It's round one of the 2022 Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. This is APN Video. Big shout out goes to Legends Bar and Grill for their sponsorship of this evening's Arizona Lacrosse League postseason game. Legends is the oldest restaurant in Anthem with a tasty new menu, a commitment to customer service, and a focused community involvement. Legends intends to solidify itself as the place to go in Anthem for quality family dining experience. Grab your friends and family and check out where food meets sports. Legends Bar and Grill is located in Anthem, Arizona at 3655 West Anthem Way, Suite D115. The Arizona Lacrosse League appreciates Legends Bar and Grill's continued support. Big shout out goes to Legends Bar and Grill for And welcome back to Chaparral Firebirds Stadium in Scottsdale. Jeff Lowry with you on the call of the game. First round of the playoffs. We had a game yesterday over at Brophy. We had 4 games yesterday, 4 more today, and maybe we can get into that in a little bit. As the Corona del Sol Aztecs coming in here, 7-5 by way of record. They're averaging 12 points, giving up just 8.25 per game. So they've had an outstanding season this year. And they've got 4 of the top scorers, Jacob Kelly, Caden Lentz, Ryder Lauer, and also Lucas Rabel, one of the attackmen. They're on a 3-game win streak, fresh off a victory over Oro Valley, 11-7. Chaparral coming in, they've averaged 10.3 points a game. They give up 11 on average, so just under 1 and a negative differential. 7-time state champions. They've also been to the state championship a record time, tied with Brophy 12 times. in the history of this organization. They went to the second round of the playoffs last year, lost to Higley 12-10. They come in a higher seed, believe it or not, than Corona. Corona, a 5 seed with a 7-5 record. Chaparral, 5-7 by way of record, and they come in the 4 seed out of the North Division. Of course, Corona's coming out of the South Conference. 91 degrees, our game time temperature. And our game today is brought to you by Legends Bar and Grill, the place to go in Anthem, Arizona. Well, the 2 goalies is going to be Keegan Shank, the sophomore. He has saved 54% of the shots against. Josh Allen, who we featured at the top of the broadcast, 55 saves. He'll wear number 48 for the Aztecs. So we're ready to go. It is the first round, day 2 of the Arizona Lacrosse League 2022 playoffs.
Number 42, Keegan Shank.
Well, a young man who is going to do the face-off honors. He's second in the state, a few behind Drew Klingman of Oro Valley. And talking about Bennett Matzler, he's had a tremendous season, scored 16 points, and he leads the entire state of Arizona in ground balls with 145. So it's Chaparral and Corona, 2 of the longest teams, oldest teams in the Arizona Lacrosse League, going back to the initial year of 1999 when Chaparral was state champion. They won their first of 7. Their last state championship was 2011, and not to bring it up, but Corona has yet to make it to the finals in club history. So we're ready to go. The crowd making a lot of noise here. And the opening face-off, and as usual, belongs to Corona. Well, does it? We got a loose ball, 50-50, and we're going to get a procedure here, and it's going to give the ball to Chaparral. So Chaparral will have the first possession of the day. Can't really blame Massler on that one, who comes in here second in face-off wins for the Corona del Sol Aztecs as he goes up against Bryce Armstrong, and he's had an outstanding year with over 100 ground balls. Or check that, 100 face-off wins this year for 33, Bryce Armstrong. So we're just underway, first quarter action. You're watching apmvideo.com and our coverage of the Arizona Lacrosse League. And here's the first shot, and the first save belongs to Josh Allen as he turns away Maximo Harris. Nice looking shot that time by Harris. Now you're going to get a little bit of a ride. That was the one thing we talked about in the Arcadia game, and now a turnover, the first of the game, and it belongs to the Aztecs. So Harris comes up with the ball on a turnover, give him a ground ball. He has 15 points this year and 11 ground balls. And now Davidson, one of the true leaders on that offense. Nice spin move, and he's got it. He went low and shot high, and he's found the promised land. And the home team, the Chaparral Firebirds, draw first blood and lead it 1-0. That was impressive.
Number 2, Bowden Davidson. One of the captains for Chaparral Firebirds with 10:44 remaining in the first.
What made it so impressive is as he went so low, and you're thinking maybe he's going to fire a worm burner in there. Instead, he went top shelf. So it's 1-0 Chaparral. Second face-off of the day, and Matzler is not going to come up with it. Armstrong battles on the other side, and the ball's out of play. It will still be Chaparral possession, and they've won the first 2 face-offs. Okay, Chaparral has it on the restart.
Chaparral controls after the second face-off.
For some reason, our replay machine just keeps looping for whatever reason, so we're sorry about that. As we come back to live action, Maximo Harris, who came up with the steal that led to the Chaparral score, and he goes in, and that got a little pipe city. He'll fly out of bounds to the far side. No, instead, Davidson saves it. So a nice ball there. Davidson out in front, and an excellent save by Corona del Sol's Josh Allen. Chaparral was backing up the shot, and they were able to corral it. They lead it 1-0 here with 9:45 left to go here in the opening quarter. Our Arizona Lacrosse League Round 1 coverage of the 2022 playoffs. And Bowden Davidson, he's got it. Big left hand. That was impressive too. So a 2-0 lead. Chaparral coming out much different than they did in that Arcadia game.
35 to go in the first quarter. Chaparral leads 2-0.
So a 9:45 left to go here in the opening quarter. Chaparral has put 2 points up on the board, 2 goals up on the board in the first 2.5 minutes. They have won both face-offs against maybe the premier face-off guy in the state. Maybe Bennett's just warming up. And it's going to be 3 for 3. So nice job there by Banquil coming up with the ground ball, and Chaparral has another possession. Great takeaway there by Myrick. And Corona has the possession, and they're going to settle in for the first time in their offensive half. And here's Bennett going to work. He pulls the trigger, and he's found the promised land. Bennett Massler, his 17th point of the year.
Aztecs score number 6, Bennett Matzler.
Let's check that one again on the replay, and it was just an outstanding clear by Bennett.
Against Chaparral during that play.
So Corona comes right back. Make it a 2-1 game. That score came at the 9:10 mark here in quarter number 1. We do have a penalty, and Corona's going to be a man up. So there was a penalty on that play, so Corona will be a man up as soon as we figure out. Well, the officials are conferring over there on the side, and I think it's a slash going against, looks like Sterling Garage. So Corona will be up a man, and for the next 60 seconds at the 9:10 mark here in the first period. As Corona tries to win their first face-off. Man, what a good battle over there. Alexander battling, but Corona, that's just a hot potato. Nobody wants it. And now they finally win one. Their first of 4. Bennett, he's got it. He's got back-to-back goals. That was a blistering shot from way out. And just like that, this game is tied. That's a man-up goal for the Corona del Sol Aztecs.
Shot and goal. Ties it up.
Well, we told you he may very well be the best at it in face-off X. First win for Corona, but he just, 2 clears and no one picked him up. And that's kind of amazing. I know he's not a big scorer, number 6. Excellent ground ball there by Bryce Armstrong. He's a senior. He's heading to Arizona State University next season. He's a senior for this Chaparral team. We're in a 2-2 tie with 8.5 minutes left to go here in the opening quarter. Maximo Harris, who had a turnover that led to the second goal of the game for the Chaparral Firebirds, who got out to an early 2-0 lead, but back-to-back goals by Bennett Massler has put Corona in a 2-2 tie here. 8 minutes left to go here in the opening quarter, 8:09 to be exact. Maximo Harris, the junior, left-handed shot, and he buries one in the back of the cage. Unassisted goal, and with lightning-like swiftness, Chaparral has regained the lead at 3-2.
Harris, number 1, with 8 minutes remaining to give Chaparral the lead again, 3-2.
So the Firebirds leading for the second time in this contest. Chaparral with the advantage in face-off X. And not this time. Corona comes up with it. That makes it a 4-2 advantage in the center circle for the Chaparral Firebirds. His last state championship was all the way back in 2011. They beat the Brophy Broncos that season. That was a 1-point affair. They went back to the finals in 2015. Here's a blistering high shot. Good. Jacob Kelly.
Aztecs tie up the score quickly. With 7:31 remaining.
Well, we are now going back and forth in what we hope is going to be an outstanding game here on our Arizona Lacrosse League Game of the Week. 7:31 left to go here. Kelly ties it up. That's our second tie of the game. Bennett Massler. It is Armstrong. Armstrong has had a sensational year in the center circle for Chaparral with over 100. Actually, 101 face-off wins coming into this game. And we are in a 3-3 tie here in round one of the 2022 Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. Our game yesterday, we had Brophy and Oro Valley. Brophy took care of business and won 18-7, even though they lost most of the face-offs in that game. That was one of the rare times. That tells you how good Brophy is. I think unofficially lost 24 of 27 face-offs. And I know Oro Valley got a couple of goals late in that game, but it was all Brophy. Well, Corona needs to get a touch here, and they nearly threw that one away. 50-50 ball out in front of the crease, and who wants that one? Shank battled, and a good job over there on the far side. So Chaparral coming out. Jaden Ridley lowering his shoulder and starting to get a little chippy already in this contest. And I think Chaparral, they're going to make a couple of substitutions. A good job over there by the freshman Ridley. And we got a penalty going against Corona. That'll be a 1 minute. I think they got him for either an illegal body check or a cross check. So now for the first time, man-up situation for the Firebirds. In this 3-3 tie, we are halfway through the opening quarter. Here's the shot taken, and that's going to be a save by Allen. Good job there. This one's going to sail out of play. Chaparral turns it over. Both teams with one turnover in the contest. Of course, I have to check that. That may have just been off the shot. I think it was off the shot. Boy, a nice job corralling that one at midfield. You had the defender coming in hard. Maximo, good defense, but somehow, some way, Corona gets the score. Let's check this one again. Excellent ground ball by Lucas Rabel. And Rabel just being molested and finds someone goal line extended. So Rabel will get the assist as we look at it again. And this is a great job just working without the ball. And another face-off win, and that's how it happens. You get a couple on him, and then Bennett Massler gets some momentum, and he wants to take it all the way behind the back. Are you kidding me? What a spectacular play by Bennett Massler. He's already got the hat trick. Boy, Massler is just fired up. His team feeding off his energy. Massler with a hat trick has given Corona their first lead of the game, coming with 5:27 left to go. Or check that, extends their lead to 5-3. So Corona has poured it on here. They have scored 3 straight to take the biggest lead of the game for them at 5-3. Shap started the game on a 2-0 run, but that didn't last very long. And, well, I'll tell you, after a slow start in face-off X, Corona del Sol and Bennett Matzler is getting the job done. 181 face-off wins coming in for number 6, and he's back out there against, this time it's going to be Nabavi, Alexander Nabavi, the junior. So he's going to give Bryce Armstrong a little spell here. 5-3 Corona. We are in the first with 5:27 left to play here, opening quarter. Might want to cut that music off. YouTube will probably get us for a copyright. They love doing that, as this one is going to be a good battle over there on the far side. And I think Corona called a timeout. Boy, the officials just not giving the good hand gesture, so you got to assume sometimes. So a timeout taken there, and Aztecs with their first time out. I'm assuming Chaparral took that first time out, as Corona has reeled off 3 straight and lead it by a score of 5-3. And again, our game brought to you by Legends Bar and Grill, the place to be in Anthem. Great menu, great food, great atmosphere. Legends Bar and Grill on Anthem Way. So leading scorer in the game is Bennett Matzler with 3 points. Harris, Kelly, Kelly and Luer have also scored for the Aztecs, who come out here in that burnt orange and black. And the Chaparral Firebirds have gotten scores from Davidson 2 and Harris 1. Get a little bit of a resistance here with a Corona ride, but it didn't do much. And Davidson gets it into the offensive half. Had a man on the doorstep, and it was right off the face and out of play. And it's going to be Corona's ball. So that's the second turnover of the day for the Chaparral Firebirds. And now Allen will reset at the goalie and get it over to Grant Vance, one of their tough long stick midfielders. And Corona returns the favor with a turnover of their own, and a nice job by Davidson on the ground ball at midfield. And Chaparral will try to draw within 1. Well, it's been an exciting first quarter so far. Jeff Lowry with you on the play-by-play, and this one slips through, and Harris has his second goal of the day.
Chaparral goal, his second of the quarter. Number 1, Maximo Harris. Number 1. With 4:36 remaining. Aztecs 5, Firebirds 4. If you had the under tonight, My condolences.
So the Firebirds get a very impressive goal from their junior midfielder, his 11th of the season. He has 16 points, shooting 30% from the field, and Maximo Harris, one of the 4 team captains, getting the job done, and his team is within 1 at 5-4. There's a good face-off win for the Aztecs. Nice check over on the far side, and keeping possession is Sickmiller, and he's going all the way in, and he takes the shot that hit the side of the net, outside the pipes, and a big ground ball, and here he comes, and that's Brennan Luce. And an excellent clear. Now let's see if he can get it to one of the short stick guys. He loses it temporarily. And Chaparral doesn't want to use their last time out here to just save possession, and it's failure to advance. I mean, you got to get that ball to, one of the attack or midfielders in this situation, or one of the attackmen. So Chaparral has turned the ball over 3 times. Both teams have. And the dangerous Lentz, and that's why he is dangerous. He took a shot there at the end, but he rattles the back of the cage with a blistering shot, and Corona's back up 6-4. That comes with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to play here. Another face-off win for the Firebirds. I have them down at 7-4, and we'll try to verify that maybe at halftime. On the face-off wins, Davidson, and that shot was a little off. Marco Kupik has 9 points this year on the strength of 7 goals. He took the shot. He had hands clear, but a nice job sliding over Brogan Kelly. Kind of thwarted that shot on goal for Chaparral. 90 degrees here, our game time temperature. Allen with the save, but a big ground ball. Keep it alive. Here's another one, and Allen with back-to-back saves. How about that? Excellent job by 48. All right, here's Lentz. He said so dangerous this year. Slicing through the defense, and, well, he's going to have to pull it out. There is a flag down on the play. This might be a slash against Chaparral, and it'll be their second penalty of the day. Lentz comes in here 8th, number 7 for Corona. He is 8th, tied with teammate Lauer, with 45 points coming in. That's 8th best in the state. And a nice job by Shank on the denial, but let's see what the penalty is. And as expected, that's a slash against Chaparral. And I believe that's going to go against Reese Lewis, the senior defender. So they'll restart it here in the bottom right corner of your television screen, and a chance to go up by 3. They're a man-up situation here for the Corona del Sol Aztecs. 2 is the biggest lead. Corona has led 5-3 and 6-4, their current score right now. Chaparral got out and scored the game's first 2, and a nice bounce feed into the back of the cage. Lucas Rabel has just given the Aztecs their biggest lead of the contest, 7-4. 1:51 left to play here, and what has been a high-scoring affair.
1:51 remaining. Aztecs up.
Aztecs have scored 5 of the last 6 goals in this contest. That was a man up. That is their second man up score of the day. So penalties are going to have to be kind of cleaned up here a little bit for Connor English's team, who's assisted by Travis Saunders, Chandler Suk, and Hagener. Here's a win for Matzler. Good passing there, but a nice job recovering there by the Firebirds defense. Can't really afford to go down by 4 against this high-octane offense of the Aztecs. They have 4 players with 39 points or more. And a stop in play. This is going to be Chaparral's ball. I think you got a little interference over there by the Aztecs. So Jaden will restart it for the Firebirds, who trail it now 7-4. Biggest lead of the game. As we are closely approaching the 1-minute mark here in the first quarter of round 1 of the 2022 Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. It's Chaparral in the white with the dark pants and the burnt orange and black of the Corona del Sol Aztecs. Well, strong defense turned in there by the Aztecs. Good slide by the Aztec defense. Davidson, still plenty of time, and he's got it. He's got a hat trick. Bowden Davis with a laser beam shot, and that takes us to 7-5 in favor of the visiting Corona del Sol Aztecs. "40 seconds left to go here in this wacky first quarter. We've seen 12 points scored, and coming into this game, I mean, Chaparral only averaging 10 points a game, a little over 10 points a game. That's another face-off win, so I believe we are even now, 7-7. Chaparral won 4 of the first 5, but it's been Corona since, and one reason why they are up 7-5 here. We're down to 15 seconds. Well, Chaparral will have, actually they got 17 seconds. Try to do something here. You got to take care of the ball there. I mean, if Corona comes down here, they still got 9 seconds. They can corral it. And we are heading to quarter number 2. What a first quarter we saw here. 12 points up on the board. Chaparral finds themselves down 7-5. We'll be back with more on APM Video Sports in just a moment. Our game brought to you by Legends Bar and Grill. Anthem. Big shout out goes to Legends Bar and Grill for their sponsorship of this evening's Arizona Lacrosse League postseason game. Legends is the oldest restaurant in Anthem with a tasty new menu, a commitment to customer service, and a focused community involvement. Legends intends to solidify itself as the place to go in Anthem for quality family dining experience. Grab your friends and family and check out where food meets sports. Legends Bar and Grill is located in Anthem, Arizona at 3655 West Anthem Way, Suite D115. The Arizona Lacrosse League appreciates Legends Bar and Grill's continued support. Big shout out goes to Legends Bar and Grill for their sponsorship of this evening's Arizona Lacrosse League postseason game. Legends is the oldest restaurant in Anthem with a tasty new menu, a commitment to customer service, and a focused community involvement. Legends intends to solidify itself as the place to go in Anthem for quality family dining experience. Grab your friends and family and check out where food meets sports. Legends Bar and Grill is located in Anthem, Arizona at 3655 West Anthem Way, Suite D115. The Arizona Lacrosse League appreciates Legends Bar and Grill's continued support. All right, we're back here at Chaparral High School. I think Mike Pascucci has got to be very happy with his Aztecs. I mean, they came out a little slow, 2-0, but then they have reeled off 7 of the last 10, including a 3-0 run and a 5-6, and here they are with a 2-goal lead here as we start quarter number 2 here, and the Firebirds will have possession. We're even in, actually I think Corona is actually still down 7-6 in face-off X. So we start the second quarter with Chaparral a man up, and they get the goal. That was off a missed shot. And credit Sterling Gurash with his 16th goal of the year, shooting 35%. That is Sterling's first, and Chaparral now scored 2 in a row. That's a man-up goal for them. And that comes 26 seconds into the second period. So second period action. Chaparral has cut the deficit to 7-6. Well, Bennett's still out there, and can he pick up that ground ball? Well, his teammate does. Nice job there by Myrick. Great check. I tell you what, I'd have to say this is a completely different. I mean, just the energy that Chaparral has had here tonight against Corona, and I think this is a pretty good matchup. And one of the reasons I think we made it one of the playoff games of the week. But Chaparral is coming out, you know, and Connor English wasn't here the other day for their game against Arcadia that we had on Friday night. But I'll tell you, the defense just seems like there's a lot more intensity in this game. I think we must have had, during the break, we must have had an illegal stick or deep pockets over there because the penalty was not released. So, unless it could have been unsportsmanlike too. So, nonetheless, the officials talking things over here, and we're awaiting the restart at the 11:08 mark here in the second quarter. Welcome back to Chaparral Firebird Stadium in Scottsdale. Jeff Lowry, our AP and crew here today. And 11:08 on the clock, 7-6 visiting Corona, round 1 of the 2022 Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. Chaparral looked to ride here, but Lentz gets through, and you can see why he's one of the best players in the state. But he did not get a touch yet, and now finally does. I think he faked out the camera guy there and got a 50-50 ball and picked up there by Brennan Luce. Excellent job by 25 of Chaparral, and they got a chance to tie this game up. We've had 2 ties in this game. We've had really 1 lead change, and here's the opportunity. Goal line extended, and the shot and the score. Will the Thrill Elfling ties it up at 7 apiece. His first goal of the contest. his 34th point of the year.
His first of the game to tie it up with 10:27 remaining.
Chaparral has reeled off 3 in a row. Both scores coming 1 minute apart. And the Firebirds, 7-7 tie. 7-7 tie here at Firebird Stadium. And this is the third tie we have had in this game. And Massler comes up with a face-off win. We're even. Well, Bennett is not afraid to take it all the way to the rack. There's no doubt about it. Good check there. I'm telling you, this Chaparral defense, there's a little extra in their step here defensively. A flag is down, which was thrown about 10 seconds ago. And we'll get the call from the official. Here's a look at our 3 officials here today.
Let's confirm to see if there'll be 1 or 2 penalties.
You're watching the Arizona Lacrosse League powered by Legends Bar and Grill in Anthem. Yeah, Connor English has got to be, I think, extremely happy with the effort. Even though you got a penalty there, you don't want to see penalties. Both teams was at full strength. But sometimes I think, as we get a slash here against Chaparral and the junior defenseman Brett Katz. Let's take a look at that last goal. You know, I mean, how many times do we talk about this? You make the extra pass, and so many times you'll see 1 or 2 passes. You make that extra pass so many times, it takes that defense and puts them, off course, and your percentages go up, substantially, I think, when you can make that extra pass. Sometimes you can pass too many times. So a man-up situation here for Corona, and they have feasted in these situations here tonight. They have had 2 man-up goals, 2 of their 7 in man-up situations. And Bennett pulls the trigger. Shot that one from downtown Phoenix. That was way out. He was out around the 30-yard marker. Lentz. And that's a great eye right there. 2 of the top scorers in the state of Arizona. So that's Lure. That's his second. And Lentz comes up with his first assist, and it is now 8-7. That comes with 9 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in the first half. So another lead change. And Corona has a 2 face-off advantage. Nice job on the clear, getting it up to Zarnik. Ethan Zarnik. That was just an outstanding play just from the get-go. Corona, you can see why they put points up on the board. I mean, they make some, even though that was not a good pass, and that one's deflected away. They got Theo Sabato in there now. But they're always looking to make that great play. Theo with the save. 50-50 ball behind the cage. Good check. Well, it's going to be a cross check against Lewis. Yeah, I think a lot of the fans were thinking that was a clean check, but obviously when you extend the arms and you lunge, like Lewis did in that situation, 9 times out of 10, probably going to get, probably not even that much, probably 8 out of 10 times the officials is going to make the call. But when you have that full extension, and if you lunge at any instant, they're going to make the call, no question about it. So another man-up situation for 1 minute. Chaparral's going to have to make the adjustment there. They're playing a very good game here. Well, Bennett came to score some points, didn't he? Well, I'll tell you, this is one of I think the fun guys to watch, no doubt about it, because there's nothing he can't do on a lacrosse field. He's number 1 in the state in ground balls. He's 2 in face-off wins. You got a great Drew Klingman, maybe one of the best we've seen in recent years. I got Corona 9-7 in face-off wins. Could be 9-8. I think it might be 9-8 because we've had 17 face-offs in this game. Excellent job on the slide there, Brett Katz, the junior defenseman, number 32 for Chaparral, getting the job done. And Corona had a good look right there. Their ability to pass is really outstanding and look for the pass. And at point-blank range, that is saved by Sabato. Going to stop and play, and we're going to get another penalty against. Let's see, this is going to go against Chaparral. Cross check. That's another minute penalty. So far, the Corona del Sol Aztecs have had 3 man-up goals, and down 9-7. Their biggest lead has been 3 at 7-4, and Corona has a chance to get back to a 3-point lead here with 8 minutes left to play here in the first half. So the Aztecs will slow things down, settle in 6-on-5. And what a pass right down the pipe. Lure scores for the 3rd time. Check it on the APN video replay. And that is Matzler's first assist. Matzler now with 4 points. And that makes it a 10-7 game. Matzler pulls the trigger, and that's a save for Theo Sabato. I'll tell you, Bennett has been, I think, very aggressive in the shots taken in this game. Corona will retain possession. 7:30 on the clock here, second quarter action. Good move, gets around the defender, caught a little pipe city. There's the rebound, the score. Corona's up by 4. Lucas A.L.L. Lucas A.L.L. right off the rebound makes it 11-7, 7:20 on the clock. This is the largest lead of the game for either team. Chaparral led at one point, 2-0. We've had 3 ties. The last tie was at 7-7, but Corona has reeled off 4 straight to take an 11-7 lead, and they win another face-off here. And it was Bennett Massler who comes up with the ground ball, number 1 in the state in ground balls this year. He gets tripped, and we're going to get Brennan loose for tripping here. That's a personal foul. That's going to be a 1-minute foul. And once again, and really the difference in this game has been the man-up situations. 4 of them. Looking for their 5th man-up goal of the first half. And I know the first thing that Connor English is going to say to his team at halftime is that we've got to shore this up. Far too many penalties, and they have come back to bite the Chaparral Firebirds. Oh, what a save. What a tremendous play by Theo. I mean, that was at point-blank range, and he was able to corral it. Now they got to take care of the ball. Good ride here by Corona. Now Chaparral needs a touch. They don't know where the ball is. And a 50-50 ball. Crowd wanted an offsides. Lentz has it. Going, weaving through traffic. Wants to get hands clear, and a nice blind check there by Cooper Travell. And somehow the Aztecs came up with the ball. 5:50 on the clock here, first half action. Here's the dodge. Oh, another Pipe City shot. Nobody likes Pipe City shots. Aztecs. Oh, excellent passing, but a bad angle over there by Ryder Lauer, who has now a hat trick and 31 goals this year and 48 points. Of course, there's a long ways to go. Cole Rassus of Brophy, well over 70 points this year, is the leader in the state. 5.5 left to play here in the first half. Round 1 playoffs. Chaparral against Corona. And an unassisted goal, and that was a thing of beauty. Pretty good defense, but Lucas Rabel, one of the best.
Defense, but Lucas Rabel, number 33, scores his 2nd goal of the game anyway.
Well, the 12-7 lead, that is the largest lead of the contest. Well, the Aztecs cannot get this one, and this is going to be a Firebird face-off win. Massler with 4 goals leads all players for the Corona del Sol Aztecs. Chaparral in desperate need of a goal. They have given up 5 in a row, mainly because of the man-up situations we've seen. Not a bad-looking shot by Harris, but a more impressive save by Josh Allen. And still the defense, a lot of energy on the Chaparral side. Right now, Corona's got to get the ball over. Very close to a failure to advance. And it's going to be picked up. That'll be a turnover. That is Corona's 4th turnover of the first half. And that one may have gotten Sickmiller on the shot. And we are down to 4 minutes and 5 seconds here in the first half. And another turnover, back-to-back turnovers. Nice job by Ridley, the freshman. So they'll settle things down, Will Elflin. 3:54 on the clock. Still a lot of lacrosse left to play here. I mean, Chaparral, we were tied at 7, but then Corona reeled off 5 in a row, and here's another turnover. So both teams starting to play a little sloppy here. Corona's got 4 on the day. Chaparral, their 5th turnover right there. And we're going to get a timeout here, the second and final timeout of the first half, as the Corona del Sol Aztecs just trying to save possession here.
Timeout, Aztecs. 3:33 remaining. Score remains 12-7.
Massler, 4 goals, 1 assist. Rabel has a couple of goals for Corona. Louver with 3. And on the other side, Davidson has a hat trick for Connor English's Chaparral Firebirds, who currently trail 12-7 in round 1 of the 2022 Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. Powered by Legends Bar and Grill, the place to be, the place to eat. Great sports bar, great atmosphere in Anthem on Anthem Way. Come back to a wide shot here. Corona has had victories over Cactus Shadows, Mountain Ridge, Red Mountain, Perry, Catalina, Foothills. Cactus and Oro Valley, I would say the Catalina Foothills was their best win, the number 2 seed in the South Conference. And if they hold on and win, I don't want to assume anything, but I would assume Desert Vista would be somewhat of a favorite in their first round playoff game tonight. And we will probably see Corona and Desert Vista in the quarterfinals, which will be played Friday night. We have not determined which game we will cover. I would say most likely it's going to be that one or Brophy and the winner of Pinnacle Arcadia. Would most likely be, because I believe Notre Dame has their own streaming service. The semifinals and finals are going to be covered by the league, and no other team will be able to stream their semifinal and final if they make it there. So right now, this has been the star of the game, number 6, Bennett Matzler. And almost a no-look shot, and he's got 5 of them. 5. And they keep adding on to their lead, their biggest lead of the game. It's 13-7, his 5th of the night. And that's unassisted. That is it is at least a season high for Matzler. He comes in here. Believe it or not, he only had 6 goals coming in here in the entire 12 games they have played, and he has scored 5 here tonight, and he's also got 1 assist. He has 11 assists. This is your face-off guy. So no face-off, get-off. This guy's getting the job done. And he'll have to have a big game next week against, or I should say on Friday, against most likely Desert Vista. Most likely. Well, they're up 13-9 in face-offs after Shap won 4 of the first 5. That just tells you how dominant Matzler and company. But Chaparral comes back, and they finally break that 6-0 run by the Corona del Sol Aztecs. So Bo Davidson has his fourth of the night, which only makes him the second leading scorer here tonight.
2:10 remaining. Let's cheer on our Firebirds, people.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here, and what has been kind of a lengthy first half of action. It's going to end up taking about an hour to play. Coming to you from Chaparral's Firebirds Stadium in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. And another Corona face-off win. They try to do the extra pass, and it almost paid off. Nice look by Jacob Kelly, who is one of their top guns, one of their snipers with 39 points coming in. They could not back it up. They tried to take advantage of the transition. And so now Chaparral could get themselves back in if they can come up with a score here and get it back to a 4-goal game as they trail 13-8. Better add that onto the scoreboard. 1:30 left to go here in the first half. Will Elflin, leading scorer on the Chaparral Firebirds this year. He's got one goal tonight. He's got 34 points on the season through the first 12 and a half games. Nice look there at point-blank range. That's a good save by Allen. Josh Allen. 1 minute left to go here. Second quarter action, round one of the 2022 playoffs. The winner of this game most likely will be going up against Dan Lannon's Desert Vista Thunder. Three-time state champions. And Chaparral just put themselves right back into the ball game. That was a clutch shot by Dylan Rardin. Man, did they need that.
Triple goal hits first of the evening, number 14, Dylan Rardin, cutting the lead to 13-9 with 46 seconds remaining.
So now it's a 4-goal game. And Chaparral comes up with a face-off win. Looked like Corona did not have Bennett in on that one. Down to 25 seconds here in the first half. Bowden Davidson with 4 goals gives it up. Nice move, Maximo Harris. A tremendous play by Sigmiller. Picked up by Chaparral. It's Harris again. And who wants the ball? And they're going to run out of time. And we will go to the locker room, bring out the band. It's halftime. And from Chaparral's Firebird Stadium, the Firebirds making it interesting. They score the last 2 to draw within 4 and trail 13-9. So we'll take a quick timeout here on APM Video Sports. 13-9 Corona, it's halftime. Big shout out goes to Legends Bar and Grill for their sponsorship of this evening's Arizona Lacrosse League postseason game. Legends is the oldest restaurant in Anthem with a tasty new menu, a commitment to customer service, and a focused community involvement. Legends intends to solidify itself as the place to go in Anthem for quality family dining experience. Grab your friends and family and check out where food meets sports. Legends Bar and Grill is located in Anthem, Arizona at 3655 West Anthem Way, Suite D115. The Arizona Lacrosse League appreciates Legends Bar and Grill's continued support.
Some halftime statistics for you, ladies and gentlemen. The leading scorer of the game and for the A.L.L Aztecs, number 6, Bennett Matzler with 5 goals. Next is number 28, Ryder Lara with 3. Lucas Rabel has 2. Lucas Urzel, Kate Lentz, and Jacob Kelly have a goal apiece. For your Firebirds, leading scorer is number 2, Bowden Davidson with 4 goals. Maximal Harris has 2. And Sterling Gourage, Will Rafline, and Dylan Arn have a goal each. Pio Sabado leads the way in saves for your Chaparral Firebirds with 7.
Has 15 points this year and 11 ground balls. And now Davidson, one of the true leaders on that offense. Nice spin move, and he's got it. He went low and shot high, and he's found our Arizona Lacrosse League Round 1 coverage. The 2022 playoffs, and Bowden Davidson, he's got it. Big left hand. That was impressive, too. And for the first time in their offensive half, and here's Bennett going to work. He pulls the trigger, and he's found the promised land. Bennett Matzler, his 17th point of the year. Hot potato, nobody wants it. And now they finally win one, their first of 4. Bennett, he's got it. He's got back-to-back goals. That was a blistering shot from Maximo Harris. The junior left-handed shot, and he buries one in the back of the cage. Unassisted goal. Broncos that season. That was a 1-point affair. They went back to the finals in 2015. Here's a blistering high shot. Good. Jacob Kelly. Shot. Boy, nice job corralling that one at midfield. You had the defender coming in hard. Maximo, good defense, but somehow, some way, that's how it happens. You get a couple on him, and then Bennett Matzler gets some momentum, and he wants to take it all the way behind the back. Are you kidding me? First quarter so far. Jeff Lowry with you on the play-by-play, and this one slips through, and Harris has his second goal of the day. Teams have. And the dangerous Lentz, and that's why he is dangerous. He took a shot there at the end, but he rattles the back. 6-4, their current score right now. Chaparral got out and scored the game's first 2, and a nice bounce feed into the back of the cage. Lucas, good slide by the Aztec defense. Davidson. Still plenty of time, and he's got it. He's got a hat trick. Bowden Davis. The second quarter with Chaparral, a man up, and they get the goal. That was off a missed shot. This game, we've had really one lead change, and here's the opportunity. Goal line extended, and the shot and the score. 30-yard marker. Lentz. And that's a great eye right there. Two of the top scorers in the state of Arizona. to make the adjustment there. They're playing a very good game here. Well, Bennett came to score some points, didn't he? So the Aztecs will slow things down, settle in 6-on-5. And what a pass right down the pipe. Lure scores for the third time. Good move, gets around the defender, caught a little pipe city. There's the rebound, the score. Corona's up by 4. Lucas A.L.L. Round 1 playoffs. Chaparral against Corona. And an unassisted goal, and that was a thing of beauty. Pretty good defense, but Lucas Rabel, one of the best. Right now, this has been the star of the game, number 6, Bennett Matzler. And almost a no-look shot, and he's got 5 of them. All right, welcome back to the Arizona Lacrosse League. First round of the playoffs as we head now to the third quarter. Leading scorer in the game, Bennett Matzler, 5 goals, 1 assist for Corona. Lure with 3 goals. He's now got 31. Rabel with 2. Chaparral led by Davidson, 4. Harris, 2. Chaparral gave up 4 man-down goals, or for Corona, man-up goals in that first half, and penalties really killed the Firebirds. Well, that's a big face-off win, and now being down by 4, you got to get a point off this one. I got a 13-11 advantage for Corona in face-off X. Chaparral got out to a 2-0 lead if you're just now joining us, but Corona stormed back. At one time led 13-7, so 6 is the biggest lead, and here is the 6th turnover of the day for the Firebirds. Turnovers have not been the problem, I think, for the most part, though a couple of them were untimely, but got a good job over there, and that's going to be the 5th turnover for the Aztecs. Excellent defense by Harrison Gurash, the outstanding freshman who has been really the hot hand offensively for Chaparral the last few games. Tough shot, good defense by Mason Pio, applying the check there, and backing it up was Chaparral. Good job on the backup. Well, Sig Miller's had a nice game on defense for the Burnt Orange. Here's Will the Thrill going to work. Elfline has had a very good season. Had 1 goal in that first half and has 34. Here's an opportunity, and once again, another clutch one by Rarded.
Starting on the scoring in the third quarter is number 14, Dylan Rardin, his 2nd of the game. Chaparral trails by 3 with 10-20.
Well, this one is far from over. 10:23 on the clock here in the third, and Rardin with his 2nd goal of the contest. Remember, he scored with 46 seconds left to go in the first half to get them to within 4, and Chaparral's very much alive in this game. And if you take away those man-up goals, if they could reduce that by 2 or 3, well, that's the difference in this game. Another face-off win for Corona. And Matzler continues to be impressive. He's going to have to play a big game next week. And I don't know if he's going to be able to put 5 points up there on the board. I mean, he came in only 6 goals for Matzler coming in to this game through the first 12. And he's already got 5 here today, and they're going to send him over to the bench and let him rest a little bit. The face-offs take a lot out of a player. If you've never tried it, if you're not familiar with the sport, it's pretty grueling, and because not only is the initial moves takes a lot of energy, but also, sometimes that ball gets kicked around as the long pole here takes a shot and comes up empty-handed in Brett Katz. 9:14 left to play here in the third. 13-10, visiting Corona on top. Chaparral coming off a loss to Arcadia, while Corona beat Oro Valley in their last game 11-7. Davidson with 4 goals here, and I think that was a pass. Well, if it was a pass, I don't know what was wrong with the call. Oh, good check, and even better, a nice clear. Good job by Mason Pio. Well, Pio took a shot at midfield. Lentz battling for the 50-50 ball, and we're going to get a cross check there. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, no call. Said that was clean, and the ground ball picked up by Shap. 6 turnover, bodies on the floor. Chaparral scores to draw within 2. It was an assisted goal.
Number 6, but everyone taking you as an injured player.
An injured player on the field. I think some of the fans are getting a little crazy out here. Let's look at this one again on the replay. You make that extra pass, boy, and it comes through. So Harris, now Connor English will have a discussion. Jaden Riley, the freshman, is sitting right now, left part of your screen. So we got to take that last goal off the board, and that's too bad for Chaparral. So Bennett Massler will restart it. He's got 5 goals and assists, 6 points to lead all scorers. Bowden Davidson with 4 goals for Chaparral. Still trailing by 3, 8:19 on the clock as we restart. I'd like to thank Matt McEnroe of the Arizona Lacrosse League, the president, Dustin Cowell, and the Brain Trust for allowing us. And, for me, I mean, this is, has just been a tremendous, it's been an honor, and it's just been a lot of fun. I called my first Arizona Lacrosse League state championship back in 2004. And Jeff Stroop of Chaparral went on a tear that night, just like Lentz has done a few times this year, and he's found the promised land. That's another man-up goal for the Corona del Sol Aztecs.
Lentz with 7:44 remaining. Aztecs lead 14-10.
So the score is now 14-10. And we're awaiting another face-off here. So I remember that game. It was the most points scored by an individual in Arizona State Championship history in one championship game. He had 13 points in that game, and That was the first of 3 consecutive state championships for this Chaparral program, who won 7 between 1999 and 2011. And I've had the privilege to call each and every one of these state championships, Arizona Lacrosse League, ever since 2004. Not bragging, it's just been such a fun time. What a great sport. And, a great check there by Theo Sabato. Theo's had to step it up here. He's been hung out to dry a couple of times in this game, and he's risen to the occasion. 14-10 is our score. Both teams with both timeouts. Picked up there, and that is the 7th turnover by Corona. And how important has Alexander Nabavi been here? And somehow he hooks up with Harrison down in the offensive half. They get the touch. .6:24 left to go here in the third. This is a big possession for the Firebirds. They need a point, and Harris is going to be turned away. Allen has been impressive here tonight. Even though this is a very high-scoring game, we're already at 24 points, and we're at the halfway point of the third quarter. We might see 40 points here tonight at this rate. So the yellow yelled out here by the Corona bench, which indicates slow down and a settled 6-on-6. And one thing Corona hasn't done a lot tonight is bring it up out of X. This is Ben Martinez, attackman, picked up defensively by Ridley, trying to get around him, and we're going to get warding is going to be the call against Ben Martinez. So again, another opportunity for the Chaparral Firebirds to draw within 3. And they do. Davidson having a heck of a night.
Chaparral his 5th of the evening, number 2, Bowden Davidson, cutting the lead to 3 with 5:15 remaining.
5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Davidson with his 5th. And he has had a monster night, still 1 point behind Bennett Matzler, who leads all scorers with 6 points. He had the 1 assist. So Davidson has been sensational. He's got 19 goals, 8 assists on the season. Came in shooting only 25%. That's surprising, but he's been on target here. Boy, that's a big face-off win. We're pretty much even in that category here tonight. I really think Shap needs another score here. I can get them back to 2 and put them back in. Well, they're still in this game. We still got a lot of lacrosse. Still got a little less than 17 minutes left to go in regulation time, and they do it again. Davidson with his 6th point.
Chaparral his 3rd of the evening, 2nd of the quarter, number 14.
And Dylan Rarden
cutting the lead to 2.
Roaring on the field. And Davidson with his first assist. He's got 6 points, and it's 14-12 now. I'll tell you, we've seen some kind of a game here. And there's Matzler again with a big face-off win. Shot taken. That one's going to be a little wide. Corona is up 16-14 on the face-offs. Got to get back to the scoring. Jacob Kelly, his second of the day.
Aztecs come right back quickly with the goal. His second of the night by number 2, Jacob Kelly.
Well, Kelly just took that one. He took a beating and kept on ticking. That was impressive. That is Kelly's second of the day, and it's now 15-12. The biggest lead Corona had was 13-7. That was at the 2:36 mark back in the second quarter. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to play here in the third. And another face-off win for the Aztecs. Let's get a wide shot. Let's just kind of take a look at a from far away 50-50 ball. And that's a huge ground ball for Lucas Rabel, one of the top scorers, and gets it to Lentz, and that one sailed a little high. So they'll work it out of X, the Aztecs, who lead at 15-12, 3:50 on the clock. Three and a half left to play here in quarter number 3. Big defensive stand here for Chaparral. Can't afford to go down by 4. You know, they're still playing tough on defense. I know it's a high-scoring game. And down to 3:19, Chaparral will not have possession. The restart belongs to Corona. Here's the dodge. Here's the shot. He went up high. He beat his man. That was an outstanding play. That'll be an unassisted goal for Lucas Rabel. That's his third of the day, and it's now 16-12 with 3:14 left to go here in the third period. All right, big face-off here for Chaparral, and they're not going to get it. 17-13 advantage. Now we're caught up there. And we've got a whistle, stop and play. Well, it was Corona's ball, the official to the near side pointing that way. I don't know why he stopped play. And everybody's like putting their hands up in the air wondering why. So the Aztecs looking to go up by 5. They've led by as many as 6 at 13-7. It has been somewhat of a back-and-forth game. We had 3 ties. That was the last one was at 7 apiece. We were tied at 7 apiece at the 10:24 mark in the second quarter. That's when the game was tied. And then a minute later, Corona took the lead and has never been headed since. Lentz has really faced a very physical Chaparral team. They've been giving him a lot of fits. That's a big ground ball. Luke Kofine. And the takeaway. That is the 7th for Chaparral. Corona has turned the ball away 8 times, and Lentz comes in unassisted with an impressive 4th goal of the game.
Aztecs goalie serve the evening, number 7, Caden Lentz. Aztecs back up by 5 with 2:07 remaining.
Stand corrected. That is the 3rd goal by Lentz. And Corona wins another face-off. That is such an important part of the game, but then See if they turn this one over, and they do. The ground ball picked up by Ridley. The freshman has made some nice plays out here. He is de-sticked from behind. Boy, what a big defensive play that was by Tanner Myrick. But then Chaparral comes up with the ball. Both teams have turned the ball over 8 times in this contest. 17-12. Corona del Sol Aztecs. Boy, both teams playing pretty physical here. Bowden Davidson and his counterpart Bennett Matzler, both with 6 points on the strength of 5 goals here, representing Chaparral and Corona respectively. So we've seen some great individual efforts. And that's another turnover. That's number 9 for the Firebirds. 1 minute left to go here in quarter number 3. Jeff Lowry from apmvideo.com. Again, May 6th, the state championship. Look at this clear. Take it all the way in. That's a ground ball goal outside the goal.
The lead penalty on number 23, Will L. for Chaparral.
Well, this is going to go against Will the Thrill, number 23, and he was offsides. So a defensive penalty, offsides, 30-second penalty. It's a technical foul. So a man-up situation, and boy, has Corona feasted here tonight. They have 5 of them through the first 3 quarters. I thought the official said that White was calling a timeout. Nice job by Sabato, and he picks it up. Well, he gets a save. He gets a ground ball in there. 25 seconds. Boy, they could use a goal here before the end of the third period. Nice ball there. Race it into the offensive half, and they score it. Oh, that was impressive. Way to stay with it, Elijah Banquil.
Great individual effort to first get the ground ball and then goal. Number 21, Elijah Banquil, number 21.
So Banquil's first goal of the night. Chaparral is not going away. That comes with 14 seconds left to play here. I need a bigger score sheet. 30 goals through the first 3. Can we hit 40? How about a 20-20 and go overtime? that would be fun. Another Bennett face-off win, and Sabato with a big save. 5 seconds on the clock. Chaparral, that's a smart play over there by Armstrong, batting that ball away, and we head to the 4th period. You're watching APN and our coverage of the 2022 Round 1 playoffs of the Arizona Lacrosse League. Big shout out goes to Legends Bar and Grill for their sponsorship of this evening's Arizona Lacrosse League postseason game. Legends is the oldest restaurant in Anthem with a tasty new menu, a commitment to customer service, and a focused community involvement. Legends intends to solidify itself as the place to go in Anthem for quality family dining experience. Grab your friends and family and check out where food meets sports. Legends Bar and Grill is located in Anthem, Arizona at 3655 West Anthem Way, Suite D115. The Arizona Lacrosse League appreciates Legends Bar and Grill's continued support. Big shout out goes to Legends Bar and Grill for their sponsorship of this evening's Arizona Lacrosse League postseason game. Legends is the oldest restaurant in Anthem with a tasty new menu, a commitment to customer service, and a focused community involvement. Legends intends to solidify itself as the place to go in Anthem for quality family dining experience. Grab your friends and family and check out where food meets sports. Legends Bar and Grill is located in Anthem, Arizona at 3655 West Anthem Way, Suite D115. The Arizona Lacrosse League appreciates Legends Bar and Grill's continued support.
All right, we're getting set to get this fourth quarter going in the first round of playoffs. Arizona Lacrosse League, Jeff Lowry, apmvideo.com. Boy, what a night for Bowden Davidson. 5 goals, an assist. Balanced scoring for Corona here in the second half. 5 man-up goals. That's really been the difference. They're a +5 in man-up situations, or man-up goals, I should say, for Corona, as Chaparral has not capitalized in man-up situations. In face-off X, 17-13 advantage. That's unofficial, but that's a Corona advantage.
This will be the last quarter of play for some team tonight. Let's give it up again for these kids and that great effort, ladies and gentlemen. And a reminder.
And it's single elimination, if you're not familiar. All 16 teams made it the Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. And this is, I think, a big one here. And then Bennett just doing what Bennett does. So 18-13 advantage Corona del Sol Aztecs in face-off X. It is such a vital part of the game. A lot of people, I think a lot of people do not give enough credence to that part of the game. But you can gain possession. Possession is everything in this game. Lentz throws it away, the 10th turnover here for the Aztecs, unless they can save it. That was a big hit, and the crowd wants blood. Picked up by Corona, and the shot by Jacob Kelly looking for the hat trick leaves it wide. I think for the most part, these officials are allowing these guys to play here tonight. Again, 5 man-up goals here for Corona. That's quite a few. And that's been the difference. 17-13 Corona. 11 minutes left to go in regulation time, fourth quarter action. Lentz looking for his 4th. Now Lucas Rabel, what a year he had. 31 goals and 11 assists coming in. And the save, Sabato. And a nice clear up to Austin Fern.
Number 7, Austin Fern.
Down to 10:30. Chaparral, their playoff lives are on the line here as they trail by 4. 17-13. Tell you right there, that looked like an excellent opportunity for Harris. And a good idea trying to hook up with Sterling Gurash. Chaparral will have it. Dylan Raridan with 3 goals, and he got 1 at the end of the first half and 2 more here in the second half. We're in the fourth, 9:56 on the clock. And they're taking their time on this, and really they don't have to rush right now. There's still 9:40 on the clock. But they got to get a score, and they do. Or no, that's outside. That was outside. Grandma goal got me. Okay. It was a good look by Will. Good clear by the Aztecs. Up to Seth Eaton. They'll slow it down. Now Corona with a 4-goal lead, still plenty of time, but you can kind of milk that clock a little bit. I don't think you have to rush each time. Though sometimes some coaches' theory is, the longer you have the ball on offense, the better chance that you might turn the ball over. But you can tell they are in no hurry to build up here. Bennett Matzler, leading scorer, 6 points, along with Davidson, and he just went ahead of him with his 6th goal. He had 6 goals coming in. Can you believe it? I'll tell you, this guy can lure you into sleep, and then bam, like right there.
By number 6, Bennett Matzler, 8:38.
18-13. Now Corona's biggest lead is 6. 18-13 advantage in face-off X. Now Chaparral, you know, that's another one for Bennett. Armstrong applying the defense. He has 6 goals here tonight, number 6. He'll come off the field. He's technically a Fogo, a face-off, then get off the field. Lentz trying to get his hands clear. Nice pass, and this one slips through. That's an assisted goal. Lentz hooking up with Lucas Ertl. So Lucas Ertl scoring.
Aztecs have matched their largest lead of the game.
And you heard the PA announcer, this matches their largest lead of the game of 6. They led 13-7 and now 19-13. Lentz's second assist. He's got 5 points. 8 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in regulation time, and Corona is pulling away. 19-13 with 8:09 left to go here in regulation. Got another delay. Not sure what this is about. I'm wondering if someone might have, and I don't know why they would say that. Now they're going to check the stick. Now they'll take this goal away. So that was Lucas. Well, actually, that's Lucas Rabel's stick. Well, we zoom in on the officials here. A break in the action. Checking the stick here. So that made some of the Corona fans here in attendance happy. No call, 8:09 left to play. And Corona tied their largest lead of the night of 6, 19-13, with 8:09 left to play. (19-13) advantage here for the Burnt Orange and Black in the face-off circle. Seth Eaton battles and push. And this is going to, well, it was going to be Chaparral's ball anyway. So they get a face-off win there. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure what the officials are waiting for. Now Chaparral will settle in with 7:50 left to go here in the 4th period. They got to get a string of goals here, and they turn it over, and both teams have turned the ball over 10 times. And Corona just turned it over for the 11th time. That was a nice check by Harrison Gurash, the freshman. Harrison in close, great pass. He's found the promised land. And you got to score them one at a time.
First of the evening, number 9. Harrison Guraj. Assist number 14, Dylan Martin. Tonight. 7:30 remaining.
Boy, how important has Rardin, who gets his first assist. That brings us back to a 5-point game. 19-14. 7.5 left to go. You got to win some faceoffs here. And it's tough against Bennett. And he will pull the trigger and he'll rattle the back of the cage. He's done it again.
Very quickly.
That could seal the deal, though this has been a very high-scoring game. That is his 7th goal. He only had 6 coming in. And he has had some, APM big plays of the day. He had a behind the back down on the other end in the first half. And he just picks up where he left off. 20-14 has been the advantage in face-off X. But remember, Chaparral won 4 of the first 5. So Corona has won about 68, 69% since then. And Armstrong. I would say you got to be, if you're Chaparral, you got to be kind of happy with what you've done in face-off X here today. 7 minutes left to go. That defense has got to be tiring. That's an outstanding save by Allen. He really was, his sight was off, blinded there. Line of sight was blocked, I should say. And he comes up with a save there. And I think both the goalies here today have been impressive at times. These offenses are going to work, and here is Mason Pio taking an elbow in the back. I think they're going to just call a push without possession. Not sure about that. I have to see that one again. 6.5 left to play. Corona could put the final nail in the coffin, and if they score here. Lucas Rabel. He's got 3. 34 goals for Rabel, 45 points. But it's been the Bennett Matzler show. 7 goals and 1 assist. Another outstanding save by Theo of Chaparral. And a nice clear by Dillon. Raritan has had an outstanding game and a good pass. Shot taken. Picked up by who? 50-50 ball. Chaparral's got to score a couple here in a row. They are, just to get a chance. And Justin's had a big game. Number 58 for Corona del Sol. Nice grab on the other end. Jacob Kelly looking for the hat trick, and he will give it up, and Theo does it again. Flag is down.
Nice save by.
See if we can get a quick shot of that save for you on the replay. Jacob Kelly dodging hard, and then goal line extended by Ryder. Maybe a push with possession is the call. So a 1 minute, actually this should, if you go by the signal of the official, it's a 30-second. Where Corona here tonight has had 5 man-up goals, and that's been pretty much the difference in the game. 20-14 is the score. A high-scoring game with 5:11 left to play here. Corona will advance into the playoffs and most likely will be playing Desert Vista. They got the score, 21-14. And Matzler has his 8th goal of the day, an assist, 9 points. And what a night for Bennett.
His 8th of the evening, number 6, Bennett Matzler. Number 6.
So Corona goes up 21-14.
Suns are up by 10 with 7 minutes remaining.
No. All right, Chaparral gets the face-off win. They've won a couple here in a row. They got 16 of 20. But that's been one of the keys, I think, here tonight for Corona, who got off to a slow start in face-off X. 4:34 left to go. Here's Will. They call him Will the Thrill. Elf line. And that one deflected. A nice job by Allen with 4:19 on the clock here in the fourth period. Try to get a score from Desert Vista. I think we were kind of anticipating Brophy against, Pinnacle, Arcadia. I think Arcadia did beat Pinnacle this year, so that would be one matchup. And I think we might anticipate, boy, nice check. That might be a crease. Yeah, it is. That's a crease violation. Boulder Creek and Catalina, Higley possibly against Notre Dame. So those were some of the matchups. Those are the four matchups we might see in the quarterfinals. The grade 8. As we got a flag down just under the 4-minute mark here as we're winding down round one of the Arizona Lacrosse League. I didn't say it. I almost called it the AIA, the Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. Powered by Legends Bar and Grill. And so we will see Corona and Desert Vista. Desert Vista taking care of business against winless Mountain Ridge. 15-4 is the final score. Here's a goal. Harris is third. And that'll make it 21-14.
Number 1, Axel Harris is third of the evening. Scores at 21-15.
So with 3.5 left to go on the clock, 21-15. I think this is the highest scoring game I've done in years. This may very well be the highest scoring game in APN history. In terms of total points, probably have to go way back to get as high a score. Just don't see this many points usually. Well, Theo did it again. Nice job by the Chaparral goalie. Theo, the senior. Might be a little too late here for the Chaparral Firebirds. The way this game started, we were tied at 7 at one point. They got back to 13-11, and then that goal was wiped off the board by the officials, and it's just been all Corona since then. But I think it kind of messed Chaparral's momentum. Might have been a closer game and the complexion of this game might have been different if the officials didn't take that one away, because that made it 13-11. Big shot, and that one off the target. We're down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here. So Corona will advance to play Dan Lannon's Desert Vista Thunder. Dan Lannon's team, since he's been the head coach, he's the longest tenured coach in the league. And he's also the winningest coach in league history, and they have been to 4 state championships under him. They won one back in 2000. And so Desert Vista's hoping that next week they'll have a lot of success. I think that might be a pretty good game. And I have a feeling that maybe the Arcadia game might be a little closer than a lot of people think. That Arcadia team just seems like they're pretty relentless. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see Brophy and Arcadia. We probably won't do the Notre Dame game only because I think they will have their own stream. And then the other game would be Boulder Creek Catalina. So so it's probably one of the two, the Arcadia Brophy or DV and Corona. And there's another score. And Davidson, boy, what a night he has had.
Chaparral, his 6th of the evening, number 2.
So Davidson with his 6th goal. He's got 7 points. He had an assist back in the first quarter. So it's been the Davidson Bennett Matzler show. Of course, I mean, we've had other players. I mean, Rardin for Chaparral has 3 goals. Rabel has 3. Lentz has 4 or 5 points. So it's not just been them, but, I mean, it's been a big night for Bennett Matzler. He's got, 8 points? And has really dominated face-off X after Corona got off to a slow start. He gets the touch as we are approaching the 1:30 mark here in the 4th quarter. Corona with a victory will move to 8-5. Chaparral, the 4th seed coming in. Yeah, 4th seed, and they were 2 games behind Corona at 5-7, and they'll finish the season at 5-8. Single elimination playoffs in the Arizona Lacrosse League. Good check by Jacob Kelly. Kelly's had a nice game here today. One minute. Actually, we're down to 50 seconds. Another goal. Harrison Gurash. He's got another one.
Number 9, your 2nd of the evening, Harrison Guraj.
Well, he's been the hot hand of late for Chaparral. He's got 20 goals on the season, shooting a little over 40%. 39 seconds on the clock as Corona now leads it 21-17. I don't think we're going to hit the 40 mark. They got up to 38. Let's get 2 quick ones here. And with this guy at face-off X, that's always possible. I like the fact that Chaparral, they know they're going to lose. And we're going to get a timeout for Chaparral just to give our sponsor, Legends Bar and Grill on Anthem Way in Anthem, Arizona, where sports and food meet. Check them out next time you're up there. Anthem's a beautiful little town just north of the Valley of the Sun. If you're not familiar with that part of the Sonoran Desert, and if you get a chance, stop in there for lunch. It makes for a nice little road trip, and I know gas is $4.50, $4.30 a gallon, but it'd be great to go up there. I've done it many times. I've gone up there not only there in Anthem, but even Black Canyon City. But go up to Anthem Saturday or Sunday afternoon for lunch. Won't be disappointed. Legends Bar and Grill. Well, it has been truly a great Western shootout here between the Aztecs and the Firebirds, two of the oldest programs in the Arizona Lacrosse League, which started back in 1999.
All right, 27 seconds remaining. Let's hear it, fans, as there's 27 seconds left in this first round.
Well, 27 seconds left for the seniors of this Chaparral Firebird team. Bowden Davis, Reese Lewis, Luke Kofine, Sterling Gourash, Marco, Astro. Shot taken 22 seconds. Christian Travell, Bryce Armstrong, and Theo Sabato. Inside of 20 seconds left to go. Nice ground ball by Dylan. He was trying to get his fourth goal of the contest, and we're down to 13 seconds. Crowd saying there was less time than there really was, and Allen, even at the end of the game, as the Corona del Sol Aztecs come into Chaparral's Firebird Stadium and get the victory. They advance to the second round of the Arizona Lacrosse League playoffs. Final score, 21-17 in favor of Corona.
Remember your sportsmanship. Do not yell out 5 or 3 seconds when there is still time on the clock.
Well, this has been a presentation of APN Video Sports, Arizona's leader in sports video coverage. So check us out at apnvideo.com. For our next game, the league will send out and probably will be posting to the website, the ArizonaLacrosseLeague.com website, or you can go to apnvideo.com. And we should have a matchup for you by tomorrow morning, we're hoping, as the second round of the playoffs kick off at 7:30 on this Friday coming up, the 29th. So for our entire crew, Jeff Lowry saying good night from Chaparral High School. Again, Corona del Sol wins at 21-17, advancing to the second round of the A.L.L playoffs. So long, everybody.
In particular, number 6 Bennett Massler